Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Ty Mizzle. You watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 12. Alright y'all, so we finally get to see somewhat kind of the footage of what happened of that night, of the Rainbow Party, of the charges that was brought against Michael of that night. Basically, they started off saying that the charges was dropped, it was dismissed. Now, when you get charges to drop and dismissed, it doesn't automatically exonerate you from doing what you had done. It just means that it was not enough evidence to put forward to prove that, to charge you, basically what it is, what it was. There wasn't enough evidence. Now if they got enough evidence, then they would have had this some going towards. But it was charged, it got dropped, it got dismissed. I don't know. He has money. Michael has money, and he has deep money. So if he can, he could. I'm not gonna say that's what he did. Pay his way out of the legal system and get things out of the way, because sometimes legal systems can be corrupted. You have money, you pay it off, people will judge in your favor. So I don't know, maybe the guy was like, there's enough money I can get you to drop the charges, here, take this money, whatever. He maybe got the money, whatever. Because the cameraman was like, listen, you going to jail. If I can put you in jail, you go to jail. But if the case charges got dropped, maybe they didn't have enough evidence, got paid off, whatever. It doesn't mean that you did not do it. It's just that you didn't get charged and the cases got dropped. So that's what it was. But like I said, he had a history of touching the guy. But remember, when we first met Michael in that butt party, he touched Andrew's butt. He didn't know Andrew like that, so we know he literally touched his butt. And now Ashley trying to act like he did. Oh, that he did. He didn't do it. He was like, "Come dance, come dance." He wasn't doing that. He literally groped the butt. Come on now, come on. That was not no come dance. You don't. And if he was trying to do that, why you go to another guy and try to go come dance, come dance? That don't make any sense. So I don't know. So that was that. So Ashley said Ashley had to get dressed, and so it was because they had to publicly discuss what happened, because before they couldn't talk about it. Now the charges dropped, they could go publicly and he could split his side and defend himself and say what he had to say to get everybody to know that this didn't happen. She believed her husband. She didn't believe nothing happened. It just vindicated that it didn't happen because the charges got dropped. I said, just because the charges got dropped doesn't mean he didn't do it, girl. It is that he's not getting legally charged or he's not going to jail. So that was that. So they went on Fox News, Fox 5 News. Giselle, on the other hand, she was getting popcorn and sitting there like it's a freaking television movie. So I said, Giselle, you was a messy chick. Like, it wasn't even that serious to get popcorn, girl. You just want the dirt. So she really tuned in, and it showed like, and it's funny that everybody, all the ladies did see the news broadcast, but they only focused on Giselle's reaction to it, because they know that Giselle gonna carry that shit and go on about it, and she definitely did with it. So she's like, she got my popcorn. He's So basically, the charges dropped, and so happy because, as you said, I'm happy that it didn't do it. Vindicated, he didn't do it, like that. And if he did really happen, I would not be sitting here and supporting him. So I support him because I know 100% that he didn't do what he did. So good that is on our side. So Michael said, granted as a cameraman or not, he did say he bumped into the guy. So it was a physical contact with the cameraman. Now, whether it was a butt grabbing, he said he didn't touch his butt. He didn't grab his butt, but he did bump into the cameraman. So, I would say, oh, so you did bump them in some kind of shape, or some way, shape, or form. Now, whether the cameraman took it that you touched his ass or whatever, it was a bump. Now, people say, why the hell he was going on up their arms and charging and stuff like that just for a bump? If you bump somebody, say, excuse me, I'm sorry. So, but based on the footage, it shows that. And mind you, the footage, right? I'm jumping around, so I'm not going to be in order how the episode went. So, mind you, Monique said this thing happened in the basement area. Because they was all go outside trying to take a picture. They was waiting for Michael. Michael, then he was somewhere inside. Now, when they showed the footage, because they showed the unseen production footage. Because Monique said she didn't have no camera inside the basement. And it happened inside the basement. So I said, okay, cool. Giselle don't agree with that. She said, freaking cross the I's, dot the T's. Oh, cross the T's, dot the I's. I said that shit real wrong. Cross the T's, dot the I, Monique. And very particular Monique. we'll have cameras everywhere. It will not just have no camera in the basement. I believe so too. Like if you very stringent about your things and you have particular, you have cameras every little area that you could think of that people will go and you will have it. So it could be possible she didn't have no camera in the basement, but I will not go past that you will not have camera in the basement. Anything could happen in the basement. Now people could say, "Oh, you don't have camera in the basement? We could go down the basement and do something." No, you will have camera in the basement. But whatever. It said it was a working. But Giselle didn't believe that. She said no, it was working. She trying to play it off. All right, so when they showed the footage, because it was outside and everything, Monica Ashley was talking, and also we saw the focus point of the cameraman go outside to the area. So it was not in the basement like it made it seems. At least the outside of the basement, but that's not the basement. He was outside. Michael came. And he said, "Oh, hey, man." He said, "Please don't do that. Please don't do that." He said, "Okay, sorry." So if you didn't really touch his ass or anything, what are you apologizing for? We apologizing more because Michael said, "Oh, hey, man. Hey, how you doing, buddy?" And started giggling. And he said, "Please don't do that. Please don't do that." He said, "Sorry." So I said, "What are you sorry for if we didn't touch his ass?" So, and it made it hard for us to even see that he really grabbed the butt because the focus on the cameraman and his focus point, and Michael came to the side, so when they showed the side, it didn't really show his arm, it just mostly showed part of his body. And so his outfit, the black and white outfit he had on, and he said, and it was about, he said, "Oh, hey buddy, please don't do that, please don't do that." Now, the way how it shows that, Michael said he bumped the guy, and like that. But this footage seemed like he didn't really bump the guy. He just went past the guy and said, "Hey, buddy," did something to him. And then he told him, "Please don't do that." Because it was a bump. It was an honest bump. He was saying, "Excuse me." So he said, "Hey, watch it." He said, "Excuse me." But the way how the footage shows, it shows that he bumped the guy. It shows that he went past the cameraman and said something to the cameraman, and I did a gesture to the cameraman, and the cameraman said, "Don't do it." So I do believe the cameraman because it didn't look like it was a bump. It really didn't look like a bump. So, I don't know. Because if it was a bump, it would seem like the cameraman was shook. And there was no shaking of the camera. He saw Michael. Michael came back. He said, "Hey, buddy." He said, "Please don't do that." So, I don't know. That footage, if it didn't show that footage, now it makes sense of what the cameraman is saying. Because it didn't look like he got bumped based on how the cameraman was reacting and stuff like that, and then he didn't shake and all that stuff. So when the cameraman said later on, he said, "What's going on? What's going on?" He said, "I didn't touch your butt. I didn't touch your butt. Come on, let's get a beer." I was like, "Where'd that beer come from?" Because the cameraman was telling him, "You did that." He said, "I didn't touch your butt. I didn't touch your butt." I don't know. It is what it is. But it didn't look like he did bump him. It looked like he did just something, and the guy didn't like what he did. So that was that. So Ashley stayed by her man. Or whatever. Alright, so Raven came home and she just raided her mother's closet. She took her mother's outfits, clothes. She said, I ain't seen you wear this for a long time, so I'm taking this. Oh, I got this. And she said, and that's what daughters do, is run to the mother to take their closet. She said, it's called vintage. I said, oh shit, you trying to call her trying to call her clothes old, bitch. But if vintage and you would take it, shit, take your outfit, take your mother outfit. I guess you wear the clothes the same size, because Karen didn't get upset about it. She said, "Oh, you just taking your mother clothes and all this stuff." She said, "Yeah, it's vintage. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it." So Karen showed Raven the footage that she had of Raven with her mom and her grandparents before they died, and that was nice footage. She said she didn't realize how that now she gonna have it forever because it was something it's cherished. And Raven started crying, and Cameron's like, "You know what? You did beautiful. You did the Amazing Grace at, I think, what was it? It was somebody's funeral or somebody's thing, because she said her mom was proud of her, so it had to probably be the dad first, like that. And the mom, Cameron's mom, loved it, or whatever it happened at a church service, something like that, for the mother, and she loved it, so she want her to do a studio session with Macy Gray, because she know Macy Gray. She met Macy Gray, and Macy Gray and Karen were cool friends. Karen was cool, getting on with Macy Gray's daughter. Macy Gray getting along with Raven daughters, Cameron daughter. So it was nice. So they go to the studio session. Met Macy Gray. I said, oh, I ain't seen her for a long time. Macy Gray still out of there. She said, oh, Cameron, where have you been? I said, oh, Cameron, where have you been, girl? Shit. So they got a studio session. And Raven was trying to do as over the top kind of singing, trying to do higher than what she is. And they said, Macy Gray said, no, you're trying to do too much. You're trying to do that. Don't need to go that high. Keep those, just sing it how you sing it. And everything will be great. And she did it. She didn't sing a song. Cameron started crying, and it seemed nice. If she didn't even try to over the top, she was trying to do Beyonce this shit. Like, you don't have to go. No, she said Jennifer Holiday. You don't have to do Jennifer Hudson or Jennifer Holiday. Go over the top with Amazing Grace. Sing your voice range, and you'll be good. And that's what she did. So that was nice. It's so good that she can have a studio session, and it could be a memory for Cameron in the future, so that they had that song on top of the video. So it'll be nice. Alright, so Monique is working on her season 2 of her Not for Lazy Mom podcast. I knew she was working on it, and that was that. But I didn't know she was in season 2 now. I said, good for you, Monique. She said the first one made over 1 million downloads. I said, that's good, Monique. So she making her coins. And as she came, and they talked, and she said Monique has been the most supportive friend that she had with all the rest of the ladies. The rest of the ladies haven't been contacting her. They'll be texting her. They'll be calling her, not be supportive. I said, this is all the same shit you haven't done to them for the last past season. So it's now coming back to you. Now you know how they feels. So, and be a judgmental and stuff. So, Monique was trying to ask you to say, I guess a lot of ladies was in your face at one time, but behind your back, they kicking and cackling over the situation of Michael, and they're basically making a joke of the situation. And so Ashley said, well, Candace said you did that. And I found out that Candace and Monique is not in good terms right now. They're feuding right now on Twitter and something like that. I don't know what happened. So I guess the season's showing us is that something's going on, because it's tension. So now Monique is saying that, Monique have been lying for him. And she said, we all have been doing that behind your back. So Monique said, I got texts, and we can show receipts. I got receipts. So show Ashley the receipts, everything, and what's going on and stuff. And then how Candace was talking about all this stuff about Chris and being a witness. And said, wait, you knew all that stuff. And she said, thank you for letting me know. And I was like, I don't know. Because Barbara did show footage that Monique did make a comment about, how he was a stripper and they gave him no damn dollars. And then Cameron started laughing. So I said, what was the comment for? It was for comment of Michael or somebody. So it was like, it was some joking going on with the situation. And Monique tried to deflect it, but it is what it is. So I said, be straight up. I said, yeah, whatever. So that was that. So that was going on with that. So Robin is planning a surprise birthday party for Juan. At first, Juan was not going to go because Juan was getting calls and Juan was about to go somewhere. So Robin just blew out, I'll surprise party for you. So Juan made some calls to attend his party. So she was going to have a beauty night with the girls, ladies, and Juan came up there and all that stuff. I said, who was the cameraman? Because it was painting on freaking Juan behind most of the time in his physique. I mean, Juan is a good-looking guy, but still, I just can't, this delusional between Robin and Juan. So he came up there, he said, how you doing? Yeah. Okay. You look tall, Robin. You got heels on? You see your hairstyle looking different. I was like, it's just so weird between those two. So Giselle came, and Katie Katie is different than when we saw Katie. Katie last time was very prim and proper. This Katie is just so out there right now. She just so relaxed. Her hair, the wig, Katie wig, I don't know what's going on with that wig, Katie, but that wig is crazy. She don't really care. So she came in as so aloof as ever and carefree. And it was talking. And now that we know that Katie roasted Ashley on Instagram or something like that, just blasted Ashley because Ashley said something about her farmhouse. Now, is this session now that she had with Giselle and Robin as a result of that roasting, because Katie was going in on Ashley, said Ashley was dumb, she's stupid, I don't know what she's going on with her. So before Katie's asked Robin, what's going on with snacks with y'all? What's she just surprise for your birthday party for Robin? He said, it's a threesome in the mix. She said, threesome? No threesome, no threesome. And Giselle said, threesome? And she said, Katie said, well, I would have a threesome with y'all if y'all want to. I said, Katie, I thought you were a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend, girl. Katie, you was a nasty one. She said, I would have a threesome with y'all, shit like that. And I said, Katie, stop it. And then they talk about the Ashley situation and how, Katie said that, at the farm or whatever, we had a double date with Ashley and Michael. And Michael told my boyfriend Jacob that when I call you, make sure you answer in private. So they was like, ooh. So they basically more ammunition, I guess, towards Michael about this thing, about his being bisexual or being gay or whatever he doing, tendencies with men. Because it is questionable how he acts towards the men, towards he with the ladies. Alright, so just Robin's doing this freaking Forest Haunted Halloween theme party for Juan. The kids were taking a long time. They didn't want to freaking go, all that stuff. They're getting ready to get dressed. Robin came late, whatever. Giselle came there first. And she was like, where everybody was going on? So she called Robin. Robin said, I want them away, or I had technical difficulties, and I'm getting there. All that stuff. So that's their bam. So Ashley and Michael was on their way because Michael said he's excited, he wanted to go, he was doing everything's finished, it's taken care of. His businesses did got hurt a little bit, but some of his friends did stood by her side, so it was like it's good that they wanted this to go down, so it won't be issues for him, so he can move forward. But he excited to come because, you know, it's Juan's party, and he's excited to be next to Juan. He didn't even see Juan for a while, so he's excited to come. I said, Michael, you need to calm down, enthusiasm against Juan. Like, we know you like Juan, so like that. So, but Robin did told us that she never literally told Juan the comment that Michael made. But I guess as things went on, all that stuff like that, she came out. So she came out and told Juan exactly what Michael said, but she never told him exactly what he referring to, because she's still in trying not to say who he referring to. She just say his, so it could be anyone in the thing. We all could deduce that it's Juan because he have a hard on against Juan. He likes Juan, so we don't know. But she's considering saying that she's not going to say, she's not going to try and cause no tension in anybody's marriage, but she told Juan what Michael comment at the party, but she never told him exactly who he was referring to. So Juan saw Michael, he said, oh, glad you're here, I appreciate you, he's stuff like that. So everybody looking at it was like, oh, okay, cool like that. Everything. And that's when she gave us the background story. I said, I don't think Juan has a problem with Michael, all that stuff. Now, if he knew that it was about him, maybe, I don't know. So, but he had a problem with Michael, so he's cool. And Michael said all that stuff. So the guys got this together. Chris, Juan, and Michael was talking. Michael was mostly talking towards Juan, and not even paying attention to Chris. I would say, oh, okay, we see more like that. He really like Juan, whatever. It is what it is. But they was mostly talking about camping and adventure, and they talk about sports. So that's all they was talking about. So they wasn't talking about anything extra about that. But girls, on the other hand, Ashley, Karen, Candace, Robin, and Giselle was all talking. And Giselle straight up said, yes, I thought about it. Yes, I was like, what can I say? Because you haven't been on in an uproar or upset about this. You was all kicking and kai-kaiing, and you was laughing about the situation, so everybody else was laughing about the situation because you like, oh girl, we fine, there's no deal with it. And that's how Ashley was presenting herself. She didn't present it like it was a problem. She presented it like, oh, there's no problem, there's no big deal, whatever. And I'm good, I'm fine, y'all, or something. You know deep down it is affecting her. And so the girls thought it was okay. So look, Karen is like, she's not here for, because she said she had been raped before, and that me too, you gotta be cautious of asking of things happening, because they talk about that thing that he touched behind somebody's butt. She said, oh, he didn't do that. It was the most come dance. No, he did touch the butt, bitch. We saw it again on camera. And so Giselle said yes. So naturally, when you said no, he didn't do it, I can't talk about it. So I made this judgment and conclusion that he did do it. And so she asked him, is he gay? She said, no, Michael's not gay. And I love Michael. We together, we all good and everything. So no problem with that, y'all. She said, cool. She said, this is bullshit. She said, everything's not bullshit, actually. Yeah, she is bullshit. Because none of y'all have called me. None of y'all haven't texted me. None of y'all know like that. She said, I haven't called because you didn't want to say anything. So what do you want me to say? So you made it seem like Monique is the only one who coming at you and all that stuff like that. It was only supporting you. And I have been doing this for you. So she said, Giselle, you all look half time you are messy. The other time you want, you trying to say you genuine when you not really genuine and all stuff. And you know how Giselle is. Giselle, she want this. So when she first met Ashley Wyman, she said, oh, so what happened? So no charges? No charges? High five. No charges? High five. So they both was like, why would be charges? Why not be? I was like, okay. Giselle was going right in. She was not having it. So Candy was like, this is crazy. We all be going to be provided. She said, why y'all going off and laughing behind my husband's back and making this as a light joke? She said, we all be doing that. We all was doing that because you made a joke out of it. So if you making a joke out of it and make a light of it, we all gonna be making a light of it too. So it was a little crazy. So Ashley said, I'm done with this. I'm had a headache. I can't deal with this. Y'all is doing way too much for me. I can't. Y'all not my friends. Y'all not supporting me. And I'm gonna go. I said, okay, cool. So Giselle was asking Chris, what y'all talk about? What's about? Adventures in sports. Yeah, I talking about adventures in sports. Yeah, I talking about adventures in sports. He said, we can't ask a man nothing. I said, yeah, you can't ask no man nothing because we not going to rat each other out like that. We will talk about this general thing was adventures in sports. That's what it was. Alright, y'all. That was Potomac, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel. Tell me, after y'all, if y'all seen this episode, tell me, did y'all video footage prove that Michael did bump the guy or he was playing bullshit and he actually did touch the guy's butt? Because that footage didn't make it seem like he got bumped. So tell me what y'all think about that, y'all. Check out all later. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.